There was a time in the late 60s when Anne Wiazemski was one of the most promising stars of European cinema. The granddaughter of Nobel Prize laureate François Mauriac, one of France's most celebrated and respected writers, Anne Wiazemski surprisingly married Jean-Luc Godard. Godard was the key figure of the French New Wave, the revolutionary cinema movement, which he started along with François Truffaut, Claude Chabrol, and others. She built a career as an actress, performing in her husband's films and also those by some of the cream of European filmmaking: Marco Ferreri, Alain Tanner, Pier Paolo Pasolini, and Michel Deville. But Wiazemski never really felt she was a performer, and her literary heritage soon brought her to writing. She is the author of a dozen books to date, and the question is she a fiction or a non-fiction writer? It's often hard to tell, as Wiazemski mines her own life story for material, and her life sometimes appears bigger than most people's. The books are what the French call autofiction, real-life stories narrated like fictional ones, melding true facts and literary style. My Berlin Child deals with the life of the author's own mother. At the end of 1944, she's a nurse for the Red Cross, working with diligence and energy. Still very much under the influence of her parents, she hardly realizes how charming and attractive she is. Then, showing also a certain degree of self-will, she moves to Berlin in the last months of World War II. There, she meets Villa, a Russian-born French army officer who will become the man of her life, or at least for a while. Quote, "I have a present for you," he said to Claire. Claire, full of anticipation, held out her hand and wondered what he could possibly have found in this place of ruin and desolation. "My dagger. Use it if one of those drunkards manages, in spite of everything, to force open the door in the hope of raping you." And when he saw her astonished look, "Above all, don't hesitate to stab him in the throat or the heart." Unquote. A thundering love story at its beginning, of which Anne Wiazemski herself is the fruit, born in 1947 in the same city. This charming book is based on private letters and family secrets, but it is far from being salacious newspaper saga. If the characters look a bit larger than life, this is one of the reasons why My Berlin Child is a novel, a genuine one, even if we don't see the word itself on the cover.